This is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff and the VermiBag Minimist, which holds the Louisiana Swamp Worms. Let's see how they did this past week. Okay, looks like their level dropped a little bit, which is normal, as you can see on the side here. You know, where it's kind of moist. Okay, let's see how they did here. I didn't feed them last week, I just checked up on them. And there's just a teeny bit of food, which is citrus, which is par for the course. Takes a while for them to get through the citrus. Let me just fluff this up just a teeny bit. Oh, what is this? Huh, okay. So it's very moist inside. And obviously there's uneaten food, but it's the, harder stuff like avocado shells. But as you can see, there's lots of worms in here. They've greatly multiplied. So I'm going to feed them. I'm going to feed them a lot. A whole bag full of food, frozen food. See how they do on this. Like I said, this corn husk will take forever to break down. But it will eventually happen. Let me break this up a little bit. Let me search in the center. I always like to search in the center. For whatever reason, that's just me. Sometimes it's extra warm in there. I do feel that it was warm when I picked these guys up, but not that warm. Okay. Let me make sure there's no babies on the glove, which there aren't any. Put some crushed eggshell. It's a tablespoon. I've got a coffee filter, which the worms, doesn't matter which worm, they seem to love it. I'm going to put just a tablespoon of, maybe another tablespoon, of spent coffee grounds, along with their food. Let's see, I just put half. Half the bag. There's a broccoli and a bunch of asparagus stems. These are all frozen. This looks like spinach and some bell pepper, red bell pepper, cantaloupe, broccoli. There's some bits of bread, some, let's see, I don't know, no, that's still the, there's some green beans, This should be enough for them for 2 weeks, I believe. And on top of that, I'm going to put some dry bedding. Just enough to cover it. What the heck, just put the rest. There's not that much left in here. And that's about it. I didn't see any, too many of the different types of composting critters like mites or even gnats. I didn't even see any gnats, which was surprising. So they're doing well. And let's see, these guys will just, they've been working on a 2-week schedule lately since I came back. So I'll just check up on them in another 2 weeks. Well, I'll check up on them in the next week just for moisture and things like that, and we'll go from there. But I probably won't tape that because it's just a quick check, and we'll check back in 2 weeks with another video from them. And well, thank you for coming on this journey with me. Hi, this is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff and the VermiBag Minimist with Louisiana Swamp Worms in it. It's been 2 weeks since last feeding these guys up, and let's check it out here. I've touched the bottom of the bag and it is moist, not dry at all, which is very nice. And as you can see, it's a little moist on the top. The top was just dry bedding, dry cardboard, and newspapers and office paper. And let's see, it looks like they've eaten most of their food. They are all up at the top. Not all, but most of them are up at the top. Looks very good, promising. Let's see. The items that are usually takes a while to break down are still breaking down, which is fine. Looks like there's a bunch of beetles in this group here. But there are lots of worms here. They've done a fantastic job of breaking things down. Let's see. Anything else here? I think last time I put a coffee filter here, and I don't see any sign of it. Those always go quickly. So the moisture is perfect in this bag. Just perfect. I don't have to worry about it drying out. I don't have to worry about it getting too wet. It's just perfect. All right. And as you can see, as has been noted in other previous videos for this Minimist bag, I'm trying to build up the length of the bag so I can go ahead and harvest soon, but it won't be soon, I can tell you that. Because as we know, even though we put stuff in, the levels of the bag drops due to them composting even further. So I'll go ahead do the normal. This is a ground eggshell. I've got an entire bag of frozen food here for them. So go ahead and keep it to the 2-week, checking them every 2 weeks. Looks like there's a bunch of bananas, whole bananas. These are from friends at, I don't know what these are from Share Waste, I think. And some of my own stuff. There's oranges, banana peels, bananas. Looks like old bread that I broke up. Even the oranges he has their fruit still. And that looks about it. And there's a few avocado skins and maybe some greens. I'm not sure what type of greens these are. There are some orange rinds here as well. And that's about it, it looks like. So I'll go ahead and put on some dry bedding like I normally do. Don't know if I need half of them or all of it. Let's see. Since this bag isn't very deep, or wide I should say, then I don't need to put as much of the bedding as I normally do. It wouldn't hurt, but I don't think I need to, because it covers the food just perfectly. If it didn't, then I would add a little bit more. In fact, I think I will add just a teeny bit more. That's it. And let's see, what more can I say about this bag? I'm in love with it. When they reopen after the COVID-19 allows him to ship more bags in, then I highly suggest the VermiBag Minimist, or at least the bag with the less breathable, I can't remember. I'm so bad at remembering. There's either Oxford or Cordura, and I can't remember which is breathable and which is less breathable. But the top and the bottom are the more breathable materials, and the sides of the bag is the less breathable. So I would highly recommend you purchase that one. So you'd have to look on their website, vermibag.com, to check it out. I think I also have an affiliate link on there if you're interested in the bag, or if you have any questions for me, I would be happy to answer them at any time. And if there's anything special you would like to see, then please write them in the comments below. And I thank you for coming on this journey with me.